Here we are.
We back,
Welcome.
baby.
This is the Brave Idiots Podcast.
Bam, bam, bam. Everyone was
Brought to
worried.
you
Everyone
by-
was chatting. Everyone was chatting. They were like, "Oh, are they going to come back? It's been like a week and a half. What's going on?" I've been waiting for my weekly Brave Idiot Podcast drop.
These guys have gone missing. Where did they go?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all those. It's those 52 likes we're trying to get out there on that one video.
You guys got 4 days, man. You had one job. All you had to do is just hit the like button. Like, it's not gonna mess up your algorithm. You know, it's not anything. I know that like at least 2,000 people have seen it. I know that for
at least. At
least 2,000 people.
That's guaranteed.
And
Exactly.
including the goat Ray McLeod.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Shout out to my guy Ray McLeod, Clemson legend, Falcon legend. But hey, we still respect our guy for showing some love.
Showing love, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's all about. Showing love.
That's all I need. That's all we need, you know? So if you're out here, you're listening to this, okay, and you haven't already, just go back to our Instagram and spam the likes. Just go down the list. Just keep it going. That's all you got to do is hit like. That goes a long way.
Easy.
Just hitting
so
like.
Easy.
Takes a second.
Yeah, just a second.
Just hit a button.
Oh man!
All right, hey, we're gonna jump into it. We're basically already doing it. This is Soft Toss. We start each week just kind of sharing our short thoughts and the hottest news in baseball or Braves news, just whatever comes straight off the dome. I'm kind of wondering about Briar tonight though, and is there a hockey game tonight? Is your team playing tonight?
Yeah, they're
right now. You don't look happy.
They're blowing it right now. They're down 2-0 now. They just the whole series they've been very they look good. They just can't get anything. Like, they move the puck very well. They're getting into the offensive zone. They just can't get it across the thing. And I don't know. I could give a whole in-depth analysis on how mad I am at my hockey team right now, but we're here for baseball, we're here for baseball. Yeah. But I do have it over. So if you are watching this podcast right now and you see me random make grimaces or passing under breath things, I'll try to cover my mic. But all I was saying was on that one though. But yeah, so
cursing already.
But let's
believe
exactly.
Already.
But we're probably going to be getting into full-on baseball mode in probably in a couple of days. The way that this is going over here in my, peripheral.
That might be a good thing.
Yeah, it's been a good thing for the start of the season for me because I've been able to focus on this. So I haven't been gung-ho about baseball just yet. I've been able to kind of because of the PTSD the Braves have given me the past 2 years, I was like, I'm just going to focus on this team because at least this team is good. And actually,
that's
always
and then the Braves are now 20-9.
Exactly. So with that being said, I'm still going to keep myself distracted because that means the Braves are going to keep going and winning. You know what I'm saying?
The tough thing is whenever, for me, because I'm a Georgia fan, it's like Georgia always has a big game when the Braves are getting beat in the playoffs. Last couple years. So
it makes it a little easier.
We went to my brother's bachelor weekend or whatever. It was a Georgia game, and I was just sitting there at the Georgia game, depressed the whole time because the Braves were losing to the Phillies, and I was just and the people around me saw me looking at my phone watching, and they're like, "What's going on? Is are the Braves winning?" And I'm like,
"No,
this is terrible."
They're not. Well, I had a similar experience in 2021. I was at the NLCS, and it was the same day that Tennessee was playing Ole Miss, and it was when Lane Kiffin came to Tennessee for the first time, as a like a head coach per se since he left in 2009, I believe. And they had this whole like the Tennessee fans like were trashing the field, like throwing stuff at Lane Kiffin and stuff like that. And then my brother was to my right, like having it up and watching. I was like, I don't give a crap about what the heck's going on over here. I am solely focused on the Braves versus Dodgers. And then Riley walked it off in game 1. It was awesome. So I was like,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Very much a good thing. Obviously, but yeah, it's always good when you have like whatever thing that you're being depressed about,
something else to balance it out. Yeah, exactly. But see, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Georgia's good. You know, obviously was good, but that wasn't the year they won the Natty. So yeah, and my first focus is Braves, so it's just hard for me to.
It's mine too. Yeah,
you know, like I can't enjoy other stuff when the Braves lose.
Yeah, it's like it just depends. I mean, but the worst part is being like, you know, like an ass, and I'm sorry, you're gonna be the butt of this. But it's like the worst part is when it's like January and you're watching football and there's nothing else going on. I mean, you got basketball, but who really gives a crap? You know what I'm saying? And so you're sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, the season's over with, you know, and you're just like, there's nothing to kind of hold you over. I mean, the good thing about his having like a winter sport like basketball or like hockey, but like it's, I don't know, it's like in the middle of like a regular season and you're just like,
yeah, it doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it doesn't matter as much. So it still hurts. You still get depressed inside. But yeah.
Well, hey guys, right now I'm on cloud 9. I mean, the Bravos are just destroying everybody. What you got?
Number one. That is true. Number 1 in the league.
Number 1
in the division.
Number 1.
And in your hearts, baby. And in your hearts.
MLB, baby. MLB.
Number 1 like ever, right? Like they're being historic right now.
Run differential.
Yeah.
Everything. They're number 1 right now.
Yeah, I think they're number 1 in team ERA as well. They're number 1 in runs scored, differential, everything. You name it. The Braves at the top, and there's not many other teams that are doing that. Not the Dodgers. What the Dodgers doing, huh? I think they're second in their division. Am I wrong, or is that
Dude,
out of
Dodgers in second? Is the Padres
in second?
number 1?
I think the Padres have like at least a half game lead.
Let's look. I think they do have a half game lead.
I know they at least had a half game lead
yesterday, and they both won today.
Yesterday. And I think when you have that payroll,
no, Padres got beat today.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Arizona came back. Oh my god.
Oh, well, last time I looked at that,
Arizona scored 10 in the 7th or between 7th and 8th innings.
Oh my god.
Scored all their runs from the 5th on.
Who was in the
So yeah, now the Dodgers have a half game on them. But either way.
I'm just saying that if you have that payroll, there should be no excuse for you not being in first from the day 1 all the way through. That's all I got to say. Better hope to God you can hold on.
Better hope you don't have to play the Bravos in the playoffs.
Yeah. Hopefully a salary cap comes out of this, because the fact that they keep signing all of these players every single year is absolutely insane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're just going to see. The issue is you're going to see. Whatever comes out of it is going to come out of it. I think they're going to try their best to keep it as it is. But at a point when a team is spending all this money and no one actually wants to oblige, you can sit here and say, well, other teams need to spend money. The other teams need to spend money. That's okay. That's fine. But if other teams are not obliging to spending money, that means there is a difference on what the rest of the league wants as the sport and as the league, and then what is allowed. And then at some point you're gonna start seeing numbers go, because people are pissed that they're watching this product where it doesn't matter what happens, the Dodgers is going to go out there and exactly when you have a 5 rotation ace or 5 aces in one rotation, you can't, and your entire bullpen is filled up of former closers.
And a lineup full of 4 and 5
all-stars. Yeah, exactly. You can't.
Right.
That's the thing. They're the Yankees of the Yankees in the
Yeah, they're the
90s
Yankees
or
of the
whatnot.
modern era. Yeah, that's
but
kind
they're
of what
not.
it is.
They're even more so. You know,
Yeah,
It's like it's,
even the
They're
Yankees.
topping it, yeah.
at least there was like a
Yeah.
question to who was going to get signed by the Yankees.
Yeah.
Are he's going to sign this, Andrew Jones, who's whatever, a big free agent. Maybe not.
Yeah.
And
But it's going to make it
it's
so much better.
kind of guaranteed. Like I'm just like in my brain, I'm just looking forward to seeing Acuna play for the freaking Dodgers.
Yeah, right.
Coming.
But I will tell you this. It's going to make it so much more sweeter when we beat those little filthy, pesky California boys or whatever you want to call them.
Sissy boys.
Again, yeah, exactly. That's one of the best part about 2021 was beating them after they beat us the year prior, beating them at like full strength, everything like that, and going
Yep.
well, not technically Braves weren't at full strength because they didn't have Acuna, but beating them to get into the World Series. So I'm okay with them being the way that they are because if you can get over that hump, there's no one that can sit here and say you guys didn't deserve it. Oh, it was a fluke. There's this. No, you go in there, you beat the Dodgers, you earn your spot there, but you also can't get complacent when you get to the big dance.
Yeah, just like the Blue Jays should have done. Blue Jays
Yeah.
definitely should have won that.
Yep. But gosh, little freaking Kike Hernandez knew his rules, man, in the outfield. He knew it. He knew what he could do there. Put his hands up, stop the whole play. If you've never done that, Blue Jays
Who was
walk
it?
it off.
Who was it that tied the game? Miguel Rojas? Is that who it was?
Yeah, he had like a home run in the ninth or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Is what it is. Dim the brakes, Dim the brakes.
All right, let's hop into chop it like it's hot.
Shout out to our guy, Double Chop guy.
Double chop.
Double Chop, shout
guy.
out to my dude.
Thanks for the follow, bro.
Hey,
Yes,
Double Chop.
yes.
We're
We're big fans over here.
Double Chop. I love you. I'm a Miami fan, so you will not see me chopping.
That's gotta be tough. I can't imagine.
It's so hard. It is so hard, but I can't do it.
Like I don't care. Like
I mean, I think it's the
FSU
setting,
was close. It was close to home, so I went.
If you're
I went
in-
to some of their baseball camps.
If you're in Truist, I feel like you should be allowed to do it, but anywhere else it can be misconstrued. But when you're in Truist, everyone knows what you're doing it for, you know what I'm saying? But what you don't need to be doing is wearing like a Miami something, then chopping, because then now it's really like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But if you're decked out in Braves gears and stuff like that, and we just see you go,
Did you just see Aston? Aston's like at the game, and he's finally just chopping it, and then he just like looks over, and there's like somebody he knows, and they're like
filming him.
Wait a second.
Got him. Got him.
That's apparently what has went through Aston's brain already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't be seen chopping. I can't.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sorry.
I respect it.
Sorry.
Though. I respected it.
Sorry.
Exactly.
I love the
I've
Bravo.
been chopping since I was 3 years old, man. My mom sat me in front of that little television.
Yep.
And I was just chopping
Sitting
away.
there, chopping away.
Never stopping the chopping.
Exactly. I missed out on many holidays and events, or like Memorial Day, July 4th, and stuff like that, because I was locked in at 1 p.m. watching the Braves play the Cubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was doing, and all the other kids were in the pool playing and whatever.
Trying to No, I literally remember this is like being at my grandparents' house, and they lived out in the boonies. Like you can't just out in the middle of nowhere, right? No service, no nothing. And we would literally take rent movies to take to their house because only thing you could watch was America's Most Wanted and Cops. So we watched America's Most Wanted and Cops every night, and you would be just flipping the dial, and you could watch. I remember becoming like literally when I was that age, I was pretty much a Lakers fan because they had all the Lakers games on. So I'd watch Shaq and Kobe, and I would just have to spin the little dial out there on the little like black and white television to try to find the Braves and Cubs. I remember, and it was who was it? The Cubs pitcher, Kerry Wood, was always
Terry Wood.
on the mound.
Kerry
Him
Wood,
and Carlos Zambrano,
Yes.
whatever. Yes, dude.
those are some dudes now.
Yeah. Yep. And what's his Michael Pryor or something Pryor? I forget. But yeah, I remember that was golden age baseball. Really, those little 2000s.
Yeah.
But
You could be flipping through and come across the WGN, and there's the Cubs.
Yep.
In the middle of the day.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, they always play afternoon games. I don't know what it is. It's always
Well, I think
really
at that time they didn't have lights, if I ain't mistaken. They didn't have lights at the stadium. I think they just
at one time they did not have lights on the stadium because that stadium's been around since like 1915. You know what I'm saying?
Still recently they didn't have lights. I think they just in the last like 5
If the Braves,
years,
literally, if the Braves had to put change and be the Cubs franchise, we would never win because it's like day games, you know. But
oh yeah,
but we've been good this year so far.
We did good today. Which I think we have a point here in this Chop It Like It's Hot about our record predictions, the past 10, which we didn't do on our last podcast, but we did it in our little text chain.
We did.
And so we kind of went over that to see a little predictions on what we were going to do. And I think today was one of those days where we were like, oh, we don't know what's going to happen because this could be the first time that the Braves, lost a series. But again, I mean,
all we needed was the first 2 innings, man.
Yeah.
It's gotta suck to be a Philly.
Yeah, I know. But nothing better, right? And that's the thing. With this last 10 games, we got to play the Phillies, 6 times? And then we got to play the Nationals 4 times. So it was all division in this last 10. And we went in and handled business. You know what I'm saying? So
and Aston came out with the
Aston came out.
Prediction.
You flipped what his predictions was with a sweep of Philly in Philly. He thought that was going to happen at home, but it was vice versa. And he thought at home we were going to sweep them, but we took 2 out of 3. So, but that was good. Yeah, you've been on the dock this year so far. You've been right on it. Must be nice.
Aston.
Must be nice to be an oracle.
Soak up the glory.
This man.
Now tell me some lottery numbers here real quick. Just give me 7 numbers. That's all I need. Just 7 numbers off the dome and see what happens here.
420.
420. Light up.
63.
No, I'm just kidding. 63. 420, 63. 69.
Yes, 420, 69. 69.
And 6-7, baby. 6-7.
I can't believe
we just hit so much of an audience in that one clip right in that moment. There's going to be so many people that are going to enjoy that. All age ranges are going to enjoy that moment. Oh man,
I'm trying to look up, guys, how Strider's doing, or what the next move is for him here. What are we? Does anybody know? I mean, I know how good he pitched the first time out, but I'm just trying to see his second. Okay, his next start is Tuesday.
Yeah,
with AAA.
But they've been playing around with this idea. I think they're still going to let him start, but there has been rumors or talking about that maybe they scratch him there.
They just bring him on up.
Yeah, because I think it was just about how because
you heard it here first. Strider will be pitching this week for the Atlanta Braves.
I mean, I doubt it, but there was some weird things about how that was going to all space out. I don't know if they will scratch him or if they will push him back or something. It was something about they wanted to line things up with the rotation because they had Didier and then GR pitch, and so that kind of went with so it's kind of makes the rotation a little weird.
That kind of lines up too with what I saw with Lopez today. Apparently, they're going to start pitching him out of the bullpen until he fixes mechanical issues.
Ronaldo?
Yeah, he just had the slider working for him. Really, that was the issue. Like that was the thing I had seen. Like his advanced numbers all showed that his slider was great, but everything else.
Fact check myself on that, but
Well, but that's also makes another good note. You go Lopez in the bullpen and not Grant Holmes. I don't know. But Grant Holmes, for some reason, he always looks bad. But when you look at the stat line at the end, it always looks solid.
J.R. Ritchie staying in the rotation, and Lopez is going to the bullpen. But like you were saying, Grant Holmes, he's gave up some runs the last few games, but he's still going 5, 6, 7 innings.
Yeah,
he's not giving up. They're still technically quality starts because he's not giving up.
Doing the job. I mean, when you score like crazy, all you gotta do is get out there and get through a few innings.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what you mean.
Not be Jose Suarez, and that's it.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
all you gotta do.
So my thoughts on that real quick is that I was really frustrated for the fact of the matter is that we could have won that game, right? But that also, it wasn't on Jose Suarez that we blew the lead. Okay, so we blew the lead before that, and so that my thing is that one there. So you have to give just some grace. It wasn't all on him. The second thing is that you already burned Dylan Lee, right? You burned Bummer the night before that, okay? Perez was like a starter, right? He's been a starter. So you only had Jose Suarez as a lefty, and you had Schwarber, Baum, and Harper coming up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put out a righty out there just in hope that, because he has good stuff like Robert Suarez, it's going to go. I can understand why they went with Jose Suarez and not Robert Suarez in that situation. Now, does that show you that?
I just don't understand why we just don't bring another minor league player up to fill that spot. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think Dylan Dodd would probably be a good usage in that because he's a lefty, isn't he?
He's on the IL though.
Yeah, is he? I forgot. Gosh, see, that's the thing. We got so many people hurt.
They literally brought him up. They brought him up, right? He was in there for one game, didn't even play. Next day, he was on the IL.
What did he do?
Choked on a water bottle.
There
choked on a sunflower seed.
That reminds me of a story of. Have y'all ever heard this one? And this we'll have to tag some people on this one. But do y'all remember this? And I literally this was a game that Chipper Jones he had to sit out the game because of an accident in the clubhouse. He had I can't remember who it was, but he had somebody iron his shirt while he was wearing it, and he burnt himself. This is Chipper Jones.
Oh, I don't remember this. I don't remember.
I literally remember this happening. This happened. Like, we'll have to clip this, guys.
That's
maybe we can get Chipper on the pod to tell.
Yeah, or just at least give some clarification. Yeah, more details. Yeah, extrapolate on the subject, if you will.
Yeah, scratched from the lineup because he got burnt. Like, he got a burn on his chest or something from ironing the jersey while it was on him. Yeah.
Oh, Chipper.
Crazy.
Hey, it is what it is, right? Did we win that game? Because it might have been good luck.
Wait, hold on. I had to fact check you. Sorry. So apparently in 1990, it was John Smoltz.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't Chipper?
It wasn't Chipper. It was Smoltz.
Smoltz, okay.
Okay, I see. Good old Smoltzy. That also even makes kind of sense too as well. Because he's always been the guy that's wore the nice button up and stuff like that.
Nice and put together. And he got his nice new tie with the tie clip and all that.
Oh yeah. I love it though. But that's pretty funny. I love like hearing the stories about the guys in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Outside, because we always focus in on like the game and how they're playing and what they're doing or what they are doing as players, but it's fun to listen to them as like human beings with
there's so much more background to it. All we see is just the couple hours of the same every day.
Same
everyday stuff, and then going through all this other stuff.
Oscar Inoa that punched the was it the seat
bunch like the bench or something?
Messed his hand up. Never was.
Oh yeah,
because he
Grand Slam champ Oscar Inoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's hitting bombs, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude was hitting bombs left and right that year.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's another guy that's another guy that could go out there and he could hit, but then the very next inning he got his stuff and he went back out to the thing and got it back. I'm just saying we still have not got clarification on that, Shohei Ohtani. What the heck's going on, brother? All right. I know they do things a little slower in Japan. I get it.
Get closer
Okay.
to the camera, Briar. Closer.
I know
Sure he can see.
they do things a little slower in Japan. Okay? All right? But get your butt out into the batter's circle or whatever you want to call it, batter's box. That's it. But yeah. So, I love the tease. This is a podcast where we're going to constantly bring Shohei Ohtani down a peg because in every other possible media outlet, Shohei Ohtani, this is my media. Get another one.
Is it popsicle, Briar? What is that?
Yeah, they just want to be straight up it. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw literally a post. Where they tossed the ball to Shohei Ohtani, like covering first base, and all he did was like catch it and jump on it, or was that might have been Yamamoto or something like that. But literally they post that, and I was like, I think Ronald Acuna Jr. just hit a 2-run home run. Why are we? Yeah. What are we doing here?
It's the same deal with ESPN. They'll post a video of LeBron James taking a sip of his water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. But I support that because I actually like LeBron James.
But not Shohei.
Not Shohei.
No, yeah. But yeah, it is.
He's so always talking crap too, you know. Shohei's just always running his mouth.
I know, man.
Being
talking
a
crap. Exactly, dude. He's the worst person to like in the movie.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, exactly, man. They've changed the entire league and how they do things based off of his success. Yep. So,
and if the viewers didn't know this, we are haters.
Yeah, we have to hate him. 100%. I'm sure he's great. He's a good guy, but I mean,
his interpreter's great too.
I'm sure he's having a great time behind those bars. Yeah. I'm sure he's loving it. But him and his dog.
Yep.
Hey guys, one more point here before we move on to our game. What are you guys thinking about old Money Mike right now? And
he's a dad now. That's all I gotta say.
Aston has been saying that in every chat. Anything happens about Michael Harris.
He's a dad now.
He's a dad.
He's a dad. I mean,
it's true. It's true. Dad strength.
Dad strength. He became a dad, and now look at him.
Exactly.
It is insane. Exactly. Everything's just pretty much is just teeing up everything right now.
But we've been. It's honestly though, it's about time, Michael Harris. Welcome back from your rookie year, brother. Welcome back, buddy. I'm so happy you figured it out. All you had to do was
baby.
Yeah, all you had to do was not change your stance. I don't know why you changed your stance in the first place. Your stance, your swing is what got you to the league, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all know what he's I guess what he's changed or who's changed it?
Well, it's Tim Hires, right? Tim Hires.
Okay.
He's the one who brought it back. And that's the thing. Right. I think Pete Rose, he has one of the best things I think he's ever, or like, you got to listen to Pete Rose because regardless of what you sit here and want to say about him or whatever like that,
the dude could hit.
Yeah. Tony Gwynn was great, but the numbers show that Pete Rose was the best hitter of all time. Pure contact hitter. It was Pete Rose. Okay. Getting it through a hole is Pete Rose. You can't argue with the numbers. So my thought process on that is that Pete Rose has this quote where he says, when you're in a slump, you do one of a couple things. You move in front of the box, you move in the back of the box. You move towards the plate, you move back out of the plate. Okay? Again, you don't change your swing, or you may even want to choke up. You want to choke up, you're behind the ball, choke up. Okay? You're in front of the ball, get in front of the plate. And that's what you change. But you don't change your swing, you don't change your stance, you don't change your mechanics, brother. Don't do that. And that's the issue with this new school mentality of these analytics, this money ball. I think Frank the Tank had a great crash out about this recently, where it's just this money ball situation, these hyper analytics, sever or metrics or whatever like that is constantly changing what these guys are doing. And dude, that's why you get the old school guys like Chipper Jones will go in there and he'll be like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Why are we all trying to hit the ball over the fence? Why can't you just drive the ball to the outfield and get the guy in from third? We got to win a ball game. Let's play small ball. Our small ball Braves have been doing great this year, and I love it. And that's, you want to know why? You know what I want to put it to? Good old Walt Weiss, man. And then just saying that's no coincidence that they lost on Brian Snitker's Hall of Fame ceremony now. I'm just saying.
That's also very interesting because like you think,
love you, Snit.
What decisions would Walt have made over the past couple of years? Like that.
Yeah.
Snit's been like, oh, we're gonna do it this way, or we're gonna, we got first and second, nobody out. We got this guy up. Are we gonna bunt? No, heck no.
Yeah.
We're swinging away, baby. And
Dom Smith.
We got Dom Smith laying down bunts.
That's
we
what
didn't cash it in, but gosh, he put down the bunt and he got him over.
But that's what I'm saying. And I think that's what you got to do. That's how you win ball games, man.
Situational baseball.
It makes sense. Yeah. It makes the most sense.
Exactly. It's just like I don't know. I'm very old school mindset because I think that is, yes, you integrate
And that's the other thing is like you look at it today, we scored 6 runs and the Phillies they felt defeated, So it's like anytime you can just get the runs, right? Don't try to hit a grand slam. Just get the run.
Hey, I'm gonna throw a crazy concept out there. It is gonna be get your oven mitts. I'm about to make a hot take. For some reason,
I'm gonna have to borrow. Hold on.
Don't we get the picture of oven mitts on?
Huh? We could just insert me with the little oven mitts. Is he actually gonna go get the oven mitts right now? Honestly, not. I'm being, I'm definitely. Get the pots, baby. Hey, as long as you have protection, that's all that matters. Whatever works, But it's really not like too crazy of a concept. I was just being sarcastic there, but the concept is. I'll wait until there he is. All right, the concept is that. The team who wins, to the plate. Exactly. The team who scores the most runs actually wins the ball game.
The guys who have Money Mike on their team, they're just gonna win.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. They're just gonna win.
That's what exactly.
That's all I got. All I got is ones.
Just ones. Hey man, hey, listen.
You gotta have that tip money, son. Gotta have that tip money.
You this, and you see anyone doing this, they go back and they start picking it up, and they're like, "Hey, I actually need that. That was just for
make sure it didn't
But like I said, it's a crazy concept that the team who scores the most runs wins the ball game, right? So why aren't you just trying to score runs? It doesn't matter how you get them across the plate. Score the runs, okay? Yeah, I know Ronald Acuña Jr. is up and his bases loaded. I get that. Okay. But he's going to drive.
He can't hit right now.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm saying that is the ideal situation.
Exactly. Right? You gotta put the bunt down, Ronnie.
No, I'm not saying put the bunt down. I'm just saying that what you need to be doing, situational awareness in baseball, is that you drive the ball. If that ball goes over the fence, great. But if you put it down to the warning track, guess what? You got the run in and you did your job.
Split a gap, baby. Split
the gap. I don't know. Just drive the ball. That's all you gotta do. But
that's it.
Do y'all remember when Chipper and Josh Donaldson got into that like big spat on Twitter about, because Josh Donaldson, which rest him, he was a good Brave for that little bit of time he was with us.
The rainmaker, the bringer of rain.
Hit bombs, I'll give him
one season.
Hit bombs, but Chipper was like, man, pole to pole, hit pole to pole. That's all you got to do. And he's like, oh, no, man, you've got to, kind of swing up and get loft on the ball. And, and it's like two different ways of hitting, and it worked for Josh Donaldson. But in most cases, Chipper's version of hitting is going to work better for
Exactly. But that's what I said is that Josh Donaldson, he's not changing his swing, is he not? Because that's what's worked for him. That's what's got him there, so. But I digress.
Speaking of Josh Donaldson, real funny story. Do y'all remember that time when he was playing for the Yankees and he hit that nuke, or he thought it was a nuke, and he literally like showboated, and dude called it on the warning track?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, man, I love it.
Can we throw that clip in here?
High fly ball, center field. Springer back. He's there to make the play, and that'll do.
He thought it was out.
Loser.
Goodness gracious.
Where's that guy?
Anyway. That's perfect, actually. You know what I'm excited for, though, boys?
He's probably swimming in a hot tub full of cash money.
Yeah. We're sitting at where I'm sitting in my one-bedroom apartment right now, laughing at this guy. So I mean, I know I don't get paid the big bucks. I'm just, this is just a guy from being a lifetime spectator and playing the game. There's fundamentals to the game, but whatever. But anyway, you know what I'm excited about? Yeah, wipe those tears with the money. That's what he's doing right now. He doesn't. He brings the rain, brother. He brings the rain.
Definitely. Definitely.
So he brought the rain enough times to now he gets to just chill and bask in it. So can't hate on that. But what I'm excited for, the Braves Idiot Game Show. Let's make this whack, baby.
All right.
Briar's gonna win again.
Hey, we'll see. Grand Slam.
All right, guys. Today's segment will test our knowledge of Braves players' Instagram accounts. So hopefully you've stalked them well, because we're gonna see who can figure out on each one of these photos here are stolen from the players' Instagram accounts. We don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. Alyssa made this whole slideshow, so props to her for doing this.
Yeah,
and we shall say it might be way easy. It might be terribly hard. It might be we don't even know. So we're gonna kind of see, and what we'll do is we'll kind of go through each one of these, and we'll each say who we think it is. And, we can give an explanation or just wait if we don't want to give away our context clues or what we thought, how we figured out who it is. Maybe we can wait till after we see the answer, and be like, Briar, how'd you know that? And Briar's like, yeah, it's got the little clock back here. And, Josh Donaldson was in the background and all that good stuff. So,
yeah.
We ready? You guys kind of get what we're doing? All right, here we go. Oh gosh, cleats.
Oh, wait. Are we writing something down? What are we doing? This I forget.
No. We're just gonna name it. I mean, we're just gonna say who we think it is.
And this person plays for the Braves currently.
Yeah. All these are Braves players currently.
Okay, got it.
So this is from their Instagram account.
Based on how those cleats look, I'm gonna say Mr. Dad.
Yeah, Money Mike. He's always posting cleat pics, but this looks like a big foot,
Yeah. I want to say Money Mike, but it also is too stylish for like anyone outside of Money Mike and maybe like Ron. That's the only two people I can think of. What is this?
I'm kind of with you.
For what his work is helping by the affected by autism. I don't know if Ronnie or Michael would post about autism, to be honest with you.
All right.
I'm going to say Matt Olson. Final answer.
Well, hold on. Context clue here is from 2019. So he's been with the Braves since 2019.
Ooh, that is also context clue. That you're right. I never even thought about that. 2019. So again, there's only
like 2 options.
Ozzy.
Ozzy or Ronnie, and yeah, I guess it.
I'm going Ozzy.
Actually, let me just think. Let me think of who else is playing for the Braves and who's been around. Literally, that's.
I'm
the
gonna
only
still
player.
say, all right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Final answers. I'm going Matt Olson.
I'm going Ronald.
I'm going Ozzy.
But yeah, it's probably Matt Olson because of the autism. He's a good man. Yeah, see, I knew I mentioned it. I mentioned it. I was like, dang, because I was like, he's kind of swaggy enough. No, yeah, you get it. No, I was like, he's swaggy enough, and it's about the autism. He's a good. That's a good pick.
Yeah, so the post could be get that asset. It could be like from 2019. It's just their Instagram, you know. So it doesn't have to be.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That is true.
No.
So don't use that context clue.
The cleats, the autism cleats were.
Okay.
It is Drake. All right, Briar's got to go first guess on this one.
Okay, what's that? Let me.
Hey, it was liked by JT Money Cash
I
Money.
know, right?
JT Money
There's
Cash.
several that are
Okay.
like us.
Okay, this is definitely Austin Riley here. This is definitely. I think he's the only one that I know that goes hunting.
Yeah, that's Riley, 100%.
Something about my Braves third baseman loving hunting, you know.
He's married. He's got the wedding ring. He's got a deer. I'm gonna go Riley too. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh wow!
Kenny Powers himself.
There we go. That would also make sense. That would make sense. Dang.
We all got
we
it
should have
wrong.
read the caption a little bit.
Dang, that was a good one. That's a good one.
Oh yeah,
I like this
17-acre
game.
lease. We should have known because Riley's just hunting the real tree guys. Properties. That would have been like 10,000 acres.
Yeah.
We're hunting on.
17 acres he killed that. Well, I mean, that's like
If you didn't know,
killing
for
that
those
much
listening, what is it? What is it, Aston?
You know,
He's
it's
on a
like,
17
I'm
acre
only on
lease.
like 40 acres. The one, the buck I killed this year. So, it can be done.
Hey, I killed mine on 1 acre. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You could just have a woods on the back of your property. You'd be good, you know? As long as your neighbors are okay with it. Which I think Jake's neighbors are a little tough on him about it.
no, not these neighbors. Not these neighbors. They're pretty.
okay.
They're pretty chill.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this, neighbors, you better continue to be chill, all right? So
That's
if he hits a buck and it runs over into your land, it's his buck, okay? He's just going to have to come knock on the door like he was a kid when the ball went into your backyard. Hey, can I please go get my buck?
Hey, my buck's in your yard.
Just the animal. It's just a dead animal. Come on.
Okay,
This is good.
I've got to go first on this one. So I'm going to say.
I think it's pretty
That's got to be
obvious.
Ronnie, right?
Yeah, it's the gloves.
I wanna
man,
go
and
Ronnie.
those cleats. I wish it was just for the sake to be different, just for the funny of the joke. I wish it was Speedway Classic MVP Eli White. But you want to know the difference is he didn't get on base during those games. He just hit the bombs.
It
That's
just
true.
ran around the bases.
Yeah.
That's it.
And his arm's tan, so I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Oh, it's Michael Harris.
Dang, we are terrible. Well, see, here's the thing: is I thought that Ronnie's. I thought that was one of the things, even without the speedway he was doing. He kept doing like the race car thing. I thought, but
Yeah.
But the
maybe he
cleats throw
started
you off
that.
too. The cleats will throw you off too because
Yeah.
when you think of different color cleats and stuff, you think of Ronnie.
Yeah.
And
If I would have just saw the yellow sleeve too, it could have been Ozuna.
Ozuna, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
it could have been.
So
Should have went
That's
off the number of likes, guys. Cunha would get like 100,000 likes, probably.
that's true.
All right, Aston, you got to answer the next one first.
Oh, well,
Good
that's
luck. What is that?
I know.
Oh
this
wait,
one.
okay. A's, that's easy then.
Sean Murphy.
Yeah. Oh, I like thinking outside the box there because my immediate thought was Matt Olson. And
Well, I
we've
mean,
already gone to Matt Olson.
Yeah. As I say, I mean, he's got on an A's shirt, and we've already gone Matt Olson on one. So,
Yep, that is true.
I'm gonna go Matty O with this one. What do you? So you're saying Sean?
Actually,
what are you saying, bro?
I'm gonna go Matt Olson because 2019. I don't know if Sean Murphy was around in 2019.
So
That's
we're
the only
going-
thing I'm a little sus about. Yo,
There you go, baby. Yes.
yo, let's go. Let's go, man.
gotta take the L on that one, boys.
Marcus Semien, not aging well for the Mets. Just saying. Anyway, all right. The Philly Fanatic.
This blue square is where the player you're trying to get.
Keep it rolling. This was 2 days ago, so it just happened. Our boy Blake Jenkins liked it. 14.7K thousand followers. See, one second. Hold on. Let me make this bigger screen so I can see who's in the background. So Ozzy's there, Eli White is there, so it eliminates them too. Showing off with the Philly Fanatic. There's only a few personalities that would do that. Keep it rolling. I'm just gonna say Mauricio Dubon, just for fun. I don't know, 14.7.
I'm gonna go blooper.
Yeah, blooper would be a good one. I would love it to be blooper, but I don't think he fits in that little frame that you got there. I think it's a little bit more robust than that. Rolling. That's tough, though. And who posts many times during the season? That's the real question. Michael Harris does.
That's who I was gonna go with, is Michael Harris.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Who are you going with, Briar? Mauricio or Michael?
Yeah, I said Mauricio Dubon just for fun. Oh, Drake Baldwin. Drake.
Hey, how did he fit behind that blue square?
I know, dude.
How thick the sun is.
Goodness gracious, man. It was a battle. It was a battle of thickums. That's what it was. Who could thick off? It was a thick off.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, we are getting some stuff wrong.
Drake, where's the ball? I love that meme. I can't tell you how much I love that meme. Drake, where's the ball? Okay, well, it's a home run as an athlete, and it's not Drake Baldwin that posted that. That's wild that one of the players posted this, as a joke or like for fun.
It looks like the end of it looks like kind of like a S. At the end of this, Alyssa forgot to blue out.
But who?
Yes.
Whose turn is it to go first?
It's mine. I'm trying to think. Who? I'm thinking pitcher on this one because of it just doesn't have that many likes, and the pitchers don't really usually get a lot of love. So I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he's a jokester. He's good. I'm joking. I'm a big fan of Drake Baldwin, on the team.
Oh.
This was last year too as well. In May.
I got my answer. It's probably wrong.
I'm gonna say Grant Holmes. I have no idea.
That's who I was gonna say.
Grant Holmes.
He's the only one I could think of.
You know what I'm gonna say? There's only one guy that I think that would post like a meme. But it is a low like count. I'm just gonna say Michael Harris though.
All right. Blooper. I was one early.
Trick question. Trick question. Dang. That's good. That's even funnier. That's honestly even funnier. I love the trick question in there.
It was blooper.
Drake, where's the ball? I love that meme, man.
Here we go.
Oh, I liked it, of course. You guys gonna put me on blast? Look at this, what we got here, and then I like this. That's insane.
We just got a guy in some Nike whitey tighties.
That is
Briar loves it.
But I get to go first. Yeah, I get to go first.
He's
Mine?
Aston, right? Wait, no, is it?
Oh.
Is it Aston? Yeah, it's Aston.
I mean, I'm gonna, due to the tan, I'm gonna go Ronnie.
Just because I have it
That'd be right.
docked in my photographic memory, it's Ronnie. It is Ronnie because he's the only one that would be popular enough to do Nike. Yeah.
Yep, and get 28,000 likes on it. Yeah,
Dang, I can't believe I like that. That's insane. Bro.
that's hilarious.
Wow.
Dang,
Wow.
Alyssa's
Just put
getting
me
you
on
good,
blast.
Briar.
Dude,
Hey,
he does,
listen.
right?
Hey, listen, my boy looks good. Look at him, though. You know what I'm saying? He looking busted out. He look good. Look, I promise. That's all.
We're just gonna move on from this
I'm
one,
just a
Briar.
fan.
Hey, this one should be this one should be it should say how Briar looked at that picture for the first time.
Yeah. Have me barking over here.
That should be the caption on this.
Adopt Twizzler. If I'm not if I'm not wrong here, I think that Ozzy has something to do with some dog foundation or something like that. I know he has a dog that's called Punchy, isn't it? It's like Punchy, like off of his nickname or something.
Poochie, I think.
Poochie, yeah, Poochie. And I think he has something to do with dogs, like a dog foundation, or at least his wife does or something like that. And I know Alyssa,
I think
I
it's
know
his
what-
tickets, bro.
and I know Alyssa is a big fan of Ozzy's wife. I know she
That's right.
follows her and everything like that. So
And-
I'm gonna go.
Andrea.
Yeah,
Albies?
I'm gonna go with Ozzy Albies. Final answer. Lock it in.
Yeah, I'm going Ozzy.
No, I was going Ozzy. He's the animal guy.
Yeah,
Let's
Ozzy.
go. The Ozzy Albies Foundation. Oh, okay. We got a probably it's Gold Life Field 2024. This is probably like a futures game guy.
Yeah.
That's
It's got to be Drake, I would think.
yeah.
You know
What are you saying, Briar?
He looks too small to be Drake. Drake's a little bit more thicker, I feel like. But this younger, he could be younger. But you're right,
Yeah.
it could be Drake. But who's also a hot prospect in 2024 that's on the Braves now? I can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
Except for Drake Baldwin.
Bro, except for Drake Baldwin that's hitting at least, you know. So I guess we're gonna have to go Drake Baldwin on this, yeah. Yeah, of course.
It is.
He's gained a little weight. He's gained a little weight. Put a little
Let's
side.
just showing old Drake some love on this thing.
She is. I know you might have to be worried over there, Jake. She's showing you something over here.
Drake. Oh no, they
Drake
rhyme.
rakes. they both rake, you know?
That's right.
They have a lot of good takes.
A lot of good takes. Yeah. Love some steaks.
Love some steaks. There's nothing fake about that.
Riley
Okay,
and I'm
I mean-
locking it in.
At some point, we have to go Riley, right? At some point, Riley has to show up, huh?
You gotta be Riley. I'm going Riley too. All Rileys.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah,
All
Riley.
right. We're in
All right.
agreement. We're in agreement. I just love how she's blocked out all the other likes but the one that I liked on Ronnie. That's pretty insane. I feel personally attacked on that one. Austin Riley like this. Okay. And we got a nice diving catch here. He's white. And it's to the left side.
That's
Or
awesome.
to the right side? Nah, man. I'm going to go with my dog, Mike Yastrzemski.
Yeah, I'm going Yastrzemski too.
Yeah, but see the dirt?
Oh, that is true.
That's the infield.
That is true.
Come
I
on,
didn't even see the bag there. You're right. But no, wait, hold up. Mauricio Dubon.
Is he
Yeah.
a lefty?
I don't know. They could have inverted the photo. Who knows?
All right. Oh,
Mike
shit.
Yastrzemski, I should have stayed with it. Dang it! No.
Giving this away.
Ah. Golly, man. I've had two that I've gotten right that I messed up on, man.
All right. I don't know who's going first.
Yeah, let's
maybe.
just spit it out.
Oh, let's go Grant Holmes again.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna go. He can't go Austin Riley. He deleted himself in this the like here, right? I guess. I mean, is it Grant Holmes again? Dylan Lee. I'm just going to be for fun here. Dylan Lee.
What do you think, Aston?
I'm gonna go out the box, and I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna say Tyler Kinley.
Okay.
Bryce Elder.
Everybody hunts.
Dude, you know
Who
what?
would have known? We don't know our guys, man.
Not my Braves, man. My Braves. Just,
Look,
You guys want to do like one more? I feel like we could
Yeah.
in my
use
defense,
the rest
I
of these
just
for-
recently got back on Instagram. I was off for a while, so
Whoops. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I honestly just don't stock these guys enough, honestly.
For those listening, it's Bryce Elder. He's got a rifle in one hand. He's got a ram in the other hand.
Yeah, it does.
and it ain't no truck either.
That's a
Not
big boy.
truck. It's an actual animal.
It's not.
All
That's a
right.
big
Well, you
boy.
want to do? You
All
want
right,
to do?
one more.
I think I'm gonna win this, guys. Sad to say. Was we going like last one's worth double points?
All right,
I think I would
here we
still
go.
win.
Triple
All
points.
If I get it wrong and y'all get double points, then
You lose all your points and we get all the points.
then Briar can tie me. That's the only.
Oh, gosh. I mean, we know this. Actually, do we? Because it's on the arm. I was about to say, guy injured, Ronald Acuna.
Yeah, I just see the
arm.
the peace sign looks a lot like a Ronald
And we
throwing
know that
deuces. What
Los
year
Angeles
does it?
did-
Doesn't say a year.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a lot. The only one that I knew that went out to LA, but Ronald hasn't hurt his arm before. It looks like Ronald. He's in LA. It's injury. Who do we know that has an elbow issue? Or a shoulder issue? Collarbone issue?
Did Lopez have it?
Maybe Reynaldo.
Yeah.
That's the only person that could
Yeah.
fit the bill.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
Unless
Jimenez.
it's-
Maybe
or Jimenez. Yeah, but his was. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm
Got a
Or
wheelchair with
I'm
a
locking in
sling on his
Jimenez.
arm.
what about Iggy?
I'm going Reynaldo.
I'm going Jimenez.
Let's just go Iggy because I don't know what the date is.
All right.
Ah, it is Ronaldo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife did make this game. I promise I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna exit
I
out of
mean-
this now, and I'm gonna take my dub.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to wrap this sucker up soon. So, and then we can use the rest of these. Alyssa did several of these, so we should be able
Yeah.
to use this for another game
Oh,
in
yeah.
the future.
We'll
So,
run this back. I like Grand Slam. It's fun. It's very
Grand
fun.
Slam was a hit.
It was a hit. Get it?
Yep.
Grand Slam was a grand
A
slam.
Graham Slam. All right.
Heck yeah. Moving
Well,
on.
I'll take my
baby.
points. Do we know how many points everybody has? Because, of course, we're going for the most valuable podcaster at the season's end. So we're trying to get points every week. Again, the MVP, the most valuable podcaster, is whoever accumulates the most points throughout this season. It could be from winning the bigs. It could be from getting out interviewing people. It could be from having Drake Baldwin on the podcast. Hopefully we can at some point. And I don't know how many points everybody has. So
I know that on the last outline that I just looked up, I had 200 points going into the last podcast. So we would have.
Well, then
and
you
then Blake
got-
had 75.
you had won that. You had won the game though, right? So you
Yeah.
got
So
you're at 300.
got 300 points.
Blake has he gotten 2 predictions
Yeah.
right? So he's got 175 because I docked him 25 points for missing the first pod. Do we dock him 25 tonight as well?
25 per pod.
All right.
35 per
So
pod.
he's,
Yeah.
he's negative going down to 150. I think he's still beating Me,
And then
how many
does
points did
Aston
y'all?
get any for
We did.
guessing the last couple of weeks, right? Or last couple times we've done the record? I feel like
Yeah,
Aston is one
and
that
he
got
had the dom thing. We gave him some points for that too, right? For being clutch. Your team won.
No, well, not yet, but we just scored a clutch goal. Now it's up 3-2. There's 4 minutes left to go in the game, boys. It's crunch time now.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Aston, we gave you like 50 points for
Yeah.
for the dom thing,
Yeah.
and then you got a 1 or 2 predictions right on games. 2?
I think it was
Yeah.
two.
Well, I know you got last one, and you got this past one.
I
So you get the first one you barely missed because I think.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. So I just got this one.
Yeah. And I think Blake got that one, right? Blake got that
that's
first
what it
one.
was.
Yeah.
Blake got that one. Yeah.
And then I got the points tonight, and then you donated me some points last time for
Yep.
For
No, we
getting out
donated
interviewing?
it to Alyssa, and Alyssa, you inherit it because she is your wife. Yes, but we want it to be officially on record that it was Alyssa that we gave it Wednesday.
I'll put in parentheses Alyssa.
Yes, Alyssa. So if you win by like a certain amount of points that Alyssa has accrued, we'll say Alyssa's actually the technical MVP.
So yeah, we gave her 100 points for that. That's right. I guess so. I've got 200 then. I've got 200.
Yes.
So we still have
All right.
Briar in the lead at 300.
So write that down then. So I got 300.
Yeah,
okay,
I got it
you
written
have
down.
200.
300,
Okay, good.
200 for me. Aston and Blake have 150.
All right, we'll just have to keep like tallying it as we go, right? But as long as we have this one down. All right, good. Heck yeah. But I guess we'll just go. I'm just going to take the lead here and say we're going to the Diamond Detour and let's talk about other sports, all right? And I want to talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning right now, coming from behind. They were down 2-0. I went, by the way, everyone, I went to the game 1 of this series in Tampa. I flew all the way down to Tampa, Florida. Went and watched them lose in overtime, which, by the way, I've gone to 2 Tampa Bay Lightning hockey games in the playoffs, and they both lost in overtime. One was in the Stanley Cup final, and then this one was first round. After that, the next day, I missed my flight. I had to stay in the airport for 12 hours. So L after L. But then we came back. We tied up the series by winning. And then on Friday night, we lost, which every game has gone to overtime so far this series. This one is yet to be seen, but again, it's still close.
So
happy.
is this team they're playing? Is it really like they're both like Stanley Cup worthy teams? You think?
Yeah, well, yeah. The thing about the crappy part about the NHL format is that like in baseball, any other sport, you kind of mix it up. It's just about whoever finished records and all that kind of stuff. Whereas with the NHL, it's about division. So you'll have 3 people from one division or 3 teams at least from one division that will make the playoffs. And then it's not to say that 1 or 2 of those teams can make the wild card, if you will, as well, right? Mm-hmm. So we are playing. We got the 2nd seed, or we got number 2 seed, meaning we finished 2nd in the division, and they were playing the team that finished 3rd in the division in the very first round. And it's kind of crappy because when you have a scenario where all the Western Conference is kind of weak, and then Eastern Conference is kind of very heavy, and then not only we're basically the Atlantic Division of hockey is like the AL East of baseball. Every year it's stacked, it's competitive. You know what I'm saying? There's always so it's frustrating that in the very first round we have to play one of the best teams in hockey. Whereas you go on the West Coast, they're playing a team that if they were in the Eastern Conference, they would have made the playoffs. Does that make sense? Like it's frustrating, but it makes you feel good that if you can get through. Again, it's like beating the Dodgers.
Through that, then yeah.
You get through.
You're tested. You're tested within those first couple rounds.
Exactly. Gotcha. But it is getting chippy over here, boys. They are going. Oh my goodness, yeah. I wish I could. You could see it kind of in the background, but. Yeah, so anyway. But yeah, so that was my little diamond detour that I had to take there. Let my guys talk about the Hawks because they are hell, baby.
They are on fire.
Hell. But they are
NBA jam.
They're not recently, but they are still. It's a good series though.
last night was ugly. I ain't gonna lie. Last night was ugly.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get nothing going.
But so far, I mean, Ashton, you got to be excited. I mean,
Well, yeah, for
we
sure.
were watching game 2, and I was like, I done texted the boys, you know, well, maybe we can get a game at home, and then get back to the apartment, cut on that TV, and we're just making a run and coming back. So two games all, and we got, is it game 5 tomorrow night, or what night is that? Monday, Tuesday?
I think it's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But you gotta be excited.
But
with McCollum.
McCollum and up until last night, Kuminga have been showing up, man. But Jalen Johnson, and he's still young. Don't get me wrong, he's still a young player, but he's supposed to be Atlanta's star now.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be the guy, and he has been non-existent all series. He has not done hardly anything.
You still got time, Jalen.
They really need him and Nickeil Alexander. Both of those guys got to pick it up.
Yep, you're playing 2 out of 3
right
now.
now.
Yep, so you're just
playing
playing 2 out of 3 for the next for the series.
And I'll tell you, Tuesdays when they play, but I'll tell you the problem with last game, right? So the 2 games prior where, we took the 2-1 lead on them, they had no answer for Jonathan Kuminga. Well, all of a sudden, they figured out how to stop Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah.
And he was your spark plug off the bench. Well, you have nobody else on the bench that scored. You got Buddy Hield. He's been a pretty good scorer through history, but the Hawks don't play him at all, which I don't understand why you trade for him and not play him, but they don't play him. And there must be something with the way he plays and the way that, that Quinn Snyder wants to play the game, that they just don't see eye to eye, must be, because there's really nothing that comes out. He's just a, coach's decision every single week, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
But they've got to find somebody off the bench.
Yeah.
Other than Kuminga.
Yeah, that's going to be the tough thing, I think. Even if we get past this series, it's, you don't have really anybody off that bench.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, which and again, the Hawks are playing with house money. I mean, they're not supposed to be there. They got really hot.
Yeah.
They've taken 2 from the Knicks, who was supposed to just steamroll them.
Right.
But of course, it's the Knicks.
But what is Tuesday in Madison Square Gardens, or is it down here at State Farm?
No, it's MSG.
That's a tough one.
Then it'll come back home. But we already took one there, so we take one more and then just come back home. And
because if you can go in there and you go in there and that's a big win. Now, granted, I will say this: one of the best things about New York sports, one of the best things that I love as a fan that opposes New York sports, is that the fans put so much pressure on those dang athletes. They put so much pressure on them that when a game like this goes back, all they're thinking about is if we lose this game,
people
have our not head. Even the it's the fans, but it's the media.
My
God, the media is going to just go after us consistently. So it does put a lot of pressure on them, right? And to be honest, like we've said, Atlanta's kind of been playing with some house money, bro. They've kind of been playing some house money. They know that they can compete with the Knicks because it's 2-2. It's anyone's game, so they can go up there.
It should just be no pressure. Yeah.
Yeah, go in, come back, and then now you're set in stone where you can win the series and move on. So hopefully they get it done.
I'll tell you this: next year the Hawks are going to be a tough team to beat.
Yeah,
because they've got their 4 now,
and they've got like a top 10 pick again, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they may add to the offseason.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they are in a position for the first time in how long to where they're going, like, we actually have a good shot at
at making a run at it. So
Yeah.
what do good teams that are on the cusp do? They go in the offseason, they spend money when they actually feel like they can spend money, go get another guy. Because I think for the Hawks, I think they just need some more scoring depth. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of like that,
They
like
do.
especially in the guard position. Round like 3-point range and stuff like that. You get more of that. Now you got the underneath guys that can really control the game. It's
in my opinion, and I love McCollum to death, but at his age, he's a guy that you want coming off the bench and scoring those points.
Exactly.
You want him playing in your twos.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that right now. So they need to get another point guard. They need to get they need to try to get a star point guard, but somebody that doesn't play in the same mold as Trey, who likes to just hog the ball.
And a true point guard. An actual point guard. A point guard that literally is passing the dish and letting the guys do the rest. Yes. Steph Curry ruined the point guard position. I'm just going to say it. He ruined it because he literally.
There's all these California guys, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Golly, we got to.
Sissy boys.
Let's just sell it back to France. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the West.
Just cut them off.
Cut them off. But that's the thing. Yeah, so I think that you get a true point guard that comes out there, dishes the rock, gets it underneath to the big boys, and let them dominate. And that's
and then get a true good center.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think I would say that's probably the biggest thing because you have to have someone underneath that. Because you think about it. Think about Victor Wemby. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to try to pronounce his last name. Wemby, Jokic. What's his name? There's so many centers or so many got big bodies. Joel Embiid, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
These guys are the guys that are actually leading the NBA now. And I love it because it used to be all about the big guys. Shaquille O'Neal, you know what I'm saying? Like Alonzo Mourning. Like you had these guys that were these big guys and you dished the rock. Like
Patrick
Zach Edey.
Ewing.
Big guys. And then they transferred over. Like I said, during the Steph Curry and all that they were falling in love with the guys on the perimeters, which there's nothing wrong with that. We always love the guards, Michael Jordan, all that kind of jazz. But it was something the game used to be that way. Now the game is starting to swap back to the bigger bodies again. And then even during that run with KD and LeBron, they were, it was all about the forwards, the guy that was like a two-way, like a guard, but he can be a big body down underneath, So I don't know, but I think that the true test of every team is to have a special player in each of those type of roles.
Well, you can kind of see that in this Hawks-Knicks series. I mean, Towns, they're just beating each other up.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing physical. When's the last time you've seen the NBA be physical?
Yeah, exactly.
There's not a whole lot of flopping going on. They're just running each other over, and they're letting them play. They're not just calling charges to call charges.
Yeah. They need to have do they have, I don't know if they do, because I don't think I've ever really seen
it. They need to do that in football again, too.
Well, do they have a penalty for someone that they obviously shown that is flopping?
I believe
do you get
can prove it? Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah, because in hockey, it's called embellishment. If you are selling something, then you get 2 minutes. Like you get penalized for it, and the other team has an advantage on it. Now, granted, you can't do that in basketball outside of maybe like just fouling the guy and then giving 2 free throw shots. Just something that discourages flopping, and that's the thing. But it's like I said, it's a good talking point. But hey, guess what? The season isn't over yet. Let the Hawks still do their thing. Let them arrive early, baby. Let them arrive early. But yeah,
house money.
I think that's a great way to end it right there.
All right. Well, you guys make sure you like, share, follow everything we post. Get your listen on wherever you would like to listen. Where are we at, Briar?
We're only on Spotify and YouTube right now. We're having some difficulties with Apple Podcasts for some reason. I have yet to revisit after a couple weeks, but I will be working on that soon. But Spotify, anyone has Spotify, if you don't have Spotify, you have YouTube. I was talking to my mother earlier. She was like, I don't have Spotify. My mom, just go on YouTube. You know how to do that. Everyone knows how to use YouTube.
That's why we started on YouTube. We just go into Spotify, maybe Apple Podcasts if you want to get a little bougie with it. But,
And
but
then
we're available.
Instagram, TikTok.
Exactly.
Yeah, make sure you go like the baseball card post, or nobody's gonna get a baseball card.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness. It's pretty cool.
Like,
It's Ellie De La
follow,
Cruz.
subscribe.
All right, we'll see y'all next time here on
Go Braves.
Idiots Podcast. Oh, come on, Aston. Oh.
Let's go. And just before we go, the Bolts remain in it. It's 2-2. It's coming back to Tampa. Let's go.